one a little bit shorter, we'll definitely have a chance to return this one from about the 16. Here comes Rodarius Lewis. And it gets through the line there. The ball's on the ground, though. It's still up. Now we're going to scoop it up. We're going to have a chance to return this on the recovered fumble. And we're going to stay in bounds. Oh, my gosh. Recovered a fumble on the kick return. And the Perry Panthers come right back for a touchdown.
Just what the doctor ordered. Man, Rodarius Lewis running into the pile. Got into the wedge, had the ball popped out, and I think
Sean Hurd was able to scoop.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Zaxby's pregame show, the state championship pregame show for Zaxby's and all of Middle Georgia and Perry, Georgia, you guys. Congrats to the Perry High School Panthers. You guys did it. You did it. This has been a dream come true for so many people. How do you feel?
Man, I tell you, trying to make sure I'm not waking up from a dream. You know, we're very, very gracious and very humbled to be able to bring this championship back to the city of Perry.
It is wonderful, and boy, are we appreciative. There's so much to tell you, so much to know. Have a great day, you guys, and we're ready to rock and roll. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to this part of the Zaxby's pregame show that we call the Fill-In Station, and for good reason. Coach Kevin always gives us wonderful words of wisdom during this session, but you know, I think I have one. I have something that I want to talk about, and that is the always keep doing the next play.
That's right.
We talked about it the whole entire season, and it was I think one of your number one game plans.
Yep.
You know, was always worrying about the next play, worry about the next thing. And you know, here at Zaxby's, we have that same scenario in place when it comes to all of our guests. Each guest is equally important.
That's right.
And it just turns out to be the most wonderful thing when you concentrate on the order of the person coming in, and you want to making sure that you're giving them that attention, making sure you're getting their order correct. This is something we're working on all across Middle Georgia. So we're taking a note out of your playbook. Yeah. So what is your words of wisdom? This was such a big game.
Yeah, you know, anytime you have success, there's a right way to win and a wrong way to win and a right way to lose and a wrong way to lose.
Yeah.
So we need to be gracious winners. Nobody likes arrogant winners. So Panther Nation, let's be humble and let's be gracious winners.
I love that. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to our favorite part of every Zaxby's pregame show, but this one is the biggie, you guys. Who, Coach Kevin, is the kickin' chicken player of the championship game? Who is it?
Well, you know, it could have been several guys. We had several guys that played really well. But we're going with senior linebacker Jarrell Pickney. He had 11 tackles, had 2 tackles for a loss, had a quarterback sack, and just had a tremendous game to help us bring this championship back to Perry. Our kicking chicken player of the week is Jarrell Pickney.
Zaxby's new Philly. The garlic aioli, grilled peppers and onions with melty cheese make it a Philly, but the chicken makes it Zaxby's. Try it fried or grilled. Woo, saucy! Zaxby's.
Okay, everybody, welcome back to the Zaxby's pregame show. Championship talk, okay? This is what we're going to talk about. Congratulations again. This is so amazing. I can't believe we're doing this show that is the championship game show. I just love how everything went for you this season, that you guys had routines and plans in place. And I understand there has to be strategies and things that coaches follow, but your kids, they knew the strategies. They knew what was, you know, the next play and, you know, what was happening and what they needed to follow, what they needed to do to keep themselves in check, you know, their behavior, their integrity, everything about these guys screamed winning team before you even brought this beauty home.
Yeah, it's a lot of things that went into that, you know, and, you know, our culture, our journey started for this championship last January, and we had to overcome a lot of adversity, learn a lot of things, and get better each week. And it turned into routines, it turned into strategies and building on strategies, and that sort of thing. You know, when we get to the championship run, you know, we get to play our first playoff game at home. And we started our first playoff game at home. I believe we started with our Zaxby's pregame meal. And
Talk about a winning plan.
Yeah, and so then the next week we go on the road, and the guy said, "Coach, we don't need to change nothing." So we go to Zaxby's pregame meal. A chicken sandwich, and so every game day, our guys were expecting Zaxby's pregame show. Pregame meal.
Yeah.
And we get to the championship ground and Zaxby's, and thank you, Miss Nancy and Chad and Eric, and for being such good supporters and big sponsors of ours.
That was our pleasure.
And then we get to eat that championship pregame meal, Zaxby's, and our kids wouldn't want it no other way. So
I love it.
Zaxby's was a big part of our routine to bring this trophy back to Perry, Georgia.
Thank you. We could not have been more proud to support you guys. I made a post on Facebook and I said it was so easy to support this team, and it really was. It was probably the easiest thing, I think. And football season was very busy, you guys, but that was like the easiest thing to do was to support you guys. We absolutely loved it. All right, so let's recap. Yeah. Let's talk about the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what were some things that stood out to you?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, I just like to congratulate Coach Clark and his staff at Stockbridge and his players on a great season. Anytime, it's hard to get to that championship game, and when you get there, win or lose, it's obviously it's hard on the one that comes up short, but they had a tremendous team, and sometimes the best team might not always win,
Right.
But my hat's off to them. But recapping our game, we had a lot of things that went well for us. Our quarterback, Coulter Ginn, he was 16 of 27 for 257 yards and a touchdown. Good. Our running back, our game plan was a little bit different going into this game. We come out throwing the ball a lot. We didn't run it a lot until the second half. But our Good, he had 17 rushes for 81 yards and 3 touchdowns. And then our workhorse, the MVP of the game, was Dakari Anderson, 7 catches for 143 yards and a touchdown. And Corey Pettigrew, a wide receiver, had 3 big third down conversions in the second half that really helped us go down and really put the game away. He was 4 of 67, 4 catches for 67 yards. And then early in the game, Kobe Dixon, we was pinned down there deep, and he had 2 big catches that got us out, and then we went in, it ended up going ahead and scoring. So offensively, a lot of other guys played well, but those were our top performers. Defensively, we had several guys that played well on defense. I already mentioned Jarrell Pickney, but Tavares Simmons, one of our starting corners, had 5 tackles, 3 assists. Devon Smoot and Trajan Day, our safeties, both had 9 tackles apiece. Jordan Donald, our linebacker, had 9 tackles. And then up front, we had our up front guys played well, but Cassius Williams had 8 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss, a quarterback sack, and Trevor Hansen had 6 tackles and I think a couple of tackles for a loss. So a lot of guys played well. And then you get to the special teams, and this is probably where their turning point in the game was. I've been coaching 30 years, and I've never seen a kickoff return quite the way we got one. We catch it deep, and we're running out about 30-yard line, and our guy fumbles it, and Stockbridge guy's right there, and then our guy, Jashawn Hurd, picks it up and takes it in 54 yards for a touchdown.
It was incredible.
That was a crucial turning point in the game, to put us back on top, because they just scored to go up 14-10. If they get the ball there, go down and score 21-10, it could be a different ball game.
For sure.
So, I thought Zach Peacock come in and hit a crucial field goal, made all of his extra points, and but a lot of guys played well, and we're just very thankful.
They really did.
And the guys, they ain't worried about these stats. The stat that they was worried about was going 1-0 on championship day.
Absolutely. It was so incredible, and there were so many of those plays. And watching that game, I don't know if you guys watched it. If you didn't, please go back and watch it, and get you a big bowl of popcorn and get you your favorite drink, and go sit down and watch this game, because it was so touch and go for the first 30 minutes or so of the game. I was really nervous because I was sitting there praying my prayers and I was like, oh Lord Jesus, they have worked so hard for this. Please let them have this, and y'all have worked really hard. And in the end, I do believe God showed favor. I do, and I know y'all worked for it though.
Yes, ma'am.
You worked so hard for it in those hot, practices during the summer, and even goodness, it stayed hot so long this year. And those hot summer nights, those hot Friday football nights when they had all these layers of clothes, and they did not let anything distract them. They went to the next play and they followed it, and they went to the game plan every time. And I was so proud of them. It was so incredible. So Perry High School, you guys, they have the winning team, they have a winning band, and they have so many other teams and things that go on at this school. This school has so much heart. This school is the easiest school to support, in my opinion. I'm a huge personal fan, and I am so excited you get to add this to your resume.
Yes, ma'am.
I am so glad Perry High School gets to add this to the resume. What are you thinking about how everything went down and how everything happened? I know you said it was like you were waking up from a dream. You wanted to make sure you woke up from a dream and that it was all still true. So in that dream, what are some of those things that stand out the most?
Well, it all goes back to you got to have good players. You got to have good administration.
Yes.
You got to have good coaches.
Fantastic. Yeah, absolutely.
But most importantly, you got to have good culture.
Oh, hands down, for sure. Yeah.
This is something I've been working on for a while, and this is what a lot of people call them challenge coins. I call them culture coins.
I love it.
For instance, I gave the white hat one at the Dome. I meant at the Benz before the game, and I said, I don't want anything, but I just want you to take this, and this is what Perry High School is all about.
That is so cool.
And the coolest thing is he took one out and gave it to me. And so, but anyway, just to talk a little bit about this, I really think on the front side of this coin, and I'm presenting this to you, Miss Nancy and Chad, but I want to tell you what it stands for. On the front side of the cone, it's got Perry High School, and it's got On the Prowl. And On the Prowl is the name of our mission statement. Okay, our mission statement is one team on a mission to greatness. It don't say one team on a mission to a championship, because we didn't win the region this way. If we would have came up short and not won the state championship, then we didn't win a championship. So we're failures. No. We had a great season if we would have come up short, but we didn't. So greatness is defined this year by a state championship. So that's why it says greatness. And then on the back of the coin is what we're all about, the coffee bean culture. Okay, well, what is the coffee bean culture? Well, the first thing is being positive, bringing positive vibes wherever you go, spreading it inside out. And then I think one of the most important ones is servant leadership. Learning to put others before ourselves. And this team really learned how to put the team first.
Absolutely.
And then humility. I tell people, especially since we won the state championship, we want people maybe not to like us because they can't beat us, but we don't want them to not like us because we're arrogant winners.
Absolutely.
Be a gracious winner.
Absolutely.
And then on the next ring on the inside, it says control the controllables. What you think, what you feel, what you say, and most importantly, what you do.
Absolutely.
And then our past is our lesson. We learn from our lessons, and our future is our motivation. And then on the inner circle there is you got to exercise spiritually, mentally, and physically.
Absolutely.
And that culture that has been established, that Damon West and John Gordon wrote the Coffee Bean book, and we took that book and incorporated that into our culture, and it has blessed not only our football team, but our high school, our community. And Miss Nancy, I present this to you. And, all I ask that everybody I present these to is go out there and spread a little bit of positivity every day, and
Absolutely.
then the world will be a better place. So, Miss Nancy, I present this to you, our culture coin for Perry High School.
Thank you so much. We are so humbled by this. This is incredible. I asked you guys, was I going to cry today?
We held that one from you.
This is amazing, you guys. I don't know if you can see that or not. That is so incredible. We are so honored. And listen, to us at Zaxby's, you guys were winners before this.
Yes, ma'am.
Always have been.
Yes, ma'am.
And it is because of your leadership and the culture and the winning team that is all working together as one.
Mm-hmm.
And the winning school, the administration, I mean, Mr. Martin,
Yeah.
Dr. B,
Mm-hmm.
and Miss Nancy, those people in administration, they're rock stars.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are rock stars. But I love that the elite act like elite.
Yes, ma'am.
And not arrogant, but humble and happy and all for one, one for all.
That's right.
And that is incredible. And we really, really want to follow in those footsteps at Zaxby's. I personally have been very affected by Damon's book as well, and, control the controllables. And I tell my grandson, Carter, all the time, I said, baby, he's in middle school, which, as you guys all know, is a very challenging time. I said, you can't control the things that other people will say to you and that other people do. What you can control is who you are and how you handle it.
That's right.
So even if it upsets you, you can handle that in a different way. So it has impacted me greatly to watch you guys and to be right here on the sidelines watching this whole process through the whole thing. Chad, our owner, and, Tyler, our general manager here, and Wes, our district manager in this area. Everybody has been watching and following and wanting to be a part of the winning team too. So we have adapted that, and we're making that part of our policy here too, that we can definitely control what we can control and handle it and try to make it a winning team.
Yes,
like
ma'am.
you guys. Thank you so much for
You're
this.
so welcome.
Thank you guys. We'll be right back. I got to go clean my makeup. Okay, you guys, we're back. Went and fixed my makeup. I am thrilled to still be here with Coach Kevin, and we are talking about, the end of the season, the championship game. Take it away.
Yes, yes. A lot of things happen when you win. A lot of things, a lot of activities, a lot of spirit wear. So I want to give a little bit of information out.
Mm-hmm.
I want to thank Mayor Walker, City of Perry, for calling and setting up our championship parade. That's going to be held on the buzzer drop on New Year's Eve at 6 p.m. Okay, on Carroll Street, leading up to the courthouse there. It's going to be a super night for our band, cheerleaders, and football guys as we get to march up and be recognized by the City of Perry.
Mm-hmm.
Then on that same day, on December the 31st, from 2 to 4, right here at Zaxby's on Perry Parkway, I will be here with a trophy, and we want to invite anybody that wants to come by and get a picture with a trophy. Come by and get you some good food. And get a picture with the championship trophy for your memorabilia. Things only happen for a first time, one time.
That's
so this
right.
is a first time state championship trophy. So come by and take advantage of that. I would like to, we're raising money, taking donations for our state championship rings. You can go onto our webpage, PerryPantherFootball.com, and you can make a donation there. We also have some commemorative football on that for sale that's got the score of each game. You can go on the website and buy those as well. You can join the Booster Club. All the money that joining the Booster Club is just going to help purchase the things that we need. And then if you want championship wear, spirit wear,
absolutely.
Graphic Guys, Todd Smith and his crew over there is our official game championship gear. It's over on 1023 Commerce in downtown Perry, or you can go online and order it. We have hoodies of several different colors. We're going to have some quarter zips. We're going to have some hats, and our championship design was made by none other than the best graphic guy in the whole wide world, Jeremy Irish Smith.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Go by, he takes pride, and they look really good. So those are some things there. Then just continue to log in on our social media to get any kind of updates as far as we also going. Before I forget, I knew I was going to forget something. Also, we're going to have some 3x5 championship flags that'll be available hopefully by New Year's Eve at the buzzer drop for our championship parade. Hopefully we'll have all that stuff on sale there that you can get. But just wrapping it up, I'd like to, I guess, say the thank you part. And I want to thank you, Miss Nancy, and Chad, and Tyler, and all the fine people here at Zaxby's, Perry, for taking care of us and being a big sponsor. We consider y'all family. I look forward to fostering our relationship moving forward. And
absolutely,
it's really great. We have several businesses here in town that support us, and y'all are definitely one of those that do a good job. I'd like to thank, and I already gave him a little shout out, but Irish Jeremy Smith captures a lot of our moments. Scott Kennis, our team photographer, Miss Adrian Mahler. We got three of the best photographers in the whole world that do a good job of capturing special moments.
They do.
But not only just football, band, cheerleading, fans, everything. Because we like to be in one special family. Sports Mike. I want to thank Greg Elrod for letting Bud and Robbie call our games. If you ever have to miss a game, or if you come to our game and if you'll tune in to Sports Mike, I promise you'll enjoy the broadcast. And we want to thank them. We want to thank Brother Michael Stovall of Cross Point and his sons Liam and Layton for serving us this year of sideline hydration. Coach Mark Gaines, Johannes. Without those kind of sideline support, they make everything go smooth, well. And then Houston Healthcare providing us with our trainer, Miss Elsie Popkin, and our student trainer, Bella Nelson. And, we have several doctors, but, Ortho Georgia, Dr. Kennebrew, and Middle Georgia, Dr. Malone, they were at the game together and made a point to come by and see me. And they do a lot for the whole Middle Georgia area. So, and there's a lot of people to thank. Mr. Martin, Dr. Scott, all the administration and faculty at Perry High School. This has been a great journey, and we're so thankful and we're so gracious for it. And our next journey will start in January. So we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yes, you guys have the best holiday season. We at Zaxby's truly hope you will. Now we'll be back with another show in the spring. Coach Kevin, anything else for today?
Just Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Yes, it's going to be an extra great one. I asked Coach Kevin what he wanted for Christmas. He said, I already got it. You guys, it's a wonderful, career-altering, wonderful thing. And for all these years and dedication that you've put in, I know that I represent Perry when I say thank you for all that you've put in. It is a dream come true for so many alumni, so many football players that have come before these guys. These guys represented so well, so much integrity, so much honor, and we are so proud of the Perry Panthers. And you guys, the band, fantastic. The regiment did such a great job. They marched
Grand champions.
Yes, grand champions, and they did fantastic. Rob Ingram does fantastic with them. And you guys, all the sports programs, the ROTC, the chief,
cheerleaders.
Yeah, and the cheerleaders for sure. Oh my stars, they did amazing. Yeah, everybody did such a great thing. And we've never been here before, so we were all learning as we go. And it was incredible. And so we appreciate the support and love that you, Perry, Georgia, has shown on the Perry Panthers. We continuously hope that you will love and support them some more. Go to the page, donate so that these boys could have these wonderful rings that they're going to wear. It's going to be incredible. And wear your merch, you guys. I know I'm going, I know I want some of my Christmas money spent on merch for sure. You guys have the very best holiday season. We will see you back at the spring game. And until then, go Panthers.